If you're a copywriter, this is going to be the single most impactful video you ever watch, and you're about to see why. So last night I stumbled on this video on YouTube about using Reddit to make millions of dollars online. It really caught my eye and I had a massive eureka moment, which I want to share with you. This video is going to break it down very simply and show you, number one, how to find clients and close them on Reddit, and number two, how to do market research for your copywriting projects that will absolutely blow your sales numbers out of the water. So let's get into it. So this is a document that I've put together, including all the tools you'll use for this method, and you can find the link in the description down below to grab it for free. I recommend you open it now and follow along with this video while I do it. So where do we start and what are we looking for here? Well, we're looking for specific niches. A niche is simply a group of people who all have the same problem or main desire. And you can actually find multiple groups of people who have the same problem or desire, which is where this method comes in. So here's a Venn diagram to explain this. I know it looks complicated, but I'll break it down really simply. As you can see, we have two main big circles. On the left, we have personal trainers, and on the right, we have fitness supplement companies. So these are two niches. These are two groups of business owners who will have problems in their business that will need to be solved by a contractor or by a freelance copywriter like yourself. Now, on the left and on the right, you can see that there are individual problems that each of these businesses have. Personal trainers will have random problems like coaching bottlenecks, getting more case studies, lead generation, and fitness supplement companies will have shipping delays, ad cost, low LTV. I use them to show you that these businesses both have their own unique problems, but they also have problems that are not unique to them, problems that could be solved by the same person and problems that they have in common. So as you can see in the middle, we have sales emails. So what this diagram wants to show you is that personal trainers and fitness supplement companies both want to make more money through their email list, and they both need sales emails written by a copywriter, which is where you come in. So now I'm going to show you the first part of this method. So if you want to find copywriting clients, you can find completely untapped niches full of business owners for you to work with. These will be businesses that aren't commonly targeted by freelancers or people who watch Iman Gadzhi videos and go and cold DM a million people. So we're going to copy and paste this entire prompt into ChatGPT. Now, as you can see, I've highlighted some sections at the bottom of this prompt, and these are sections that I want you to change. If everyone who watches this video copy and paste the exact same prompt, you're all going to find the exact same solution. You're looking to find your own unique way to get clients. But I've made it very easy for you here. So all you have to do is go in here and change exactly what you want to write for. So if you want to write for supplement companies, e-commerce businesses, you can do kind of what I've done here. But let's say you want to work with online coaches and consultants, you can change what I've put in here and you can copy and paste that into ChatGPT. So now we're in ChatGPT, let's just copy and paste this. It's going to pump out a list of keywords as it has here, which are keywords we could work with. I'm going to jump on to another tool, then we're going to use this list of keywords to help us make some money. So this is the tool called Ankava, and as I said, it's free. In the description there'll be a link to get this document. It includes the link to Ankava. You can't find it anywhere else. So I wanted to show you that here. As you can see, I've typed in e-commerce and it's given us loads and loads of different keywords that are related to e-commerce. And these are all different subreddits that you can explore as a copywriter. So let's break this down, as it looks really complicated if you've never seen it before. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a random niche here. So I'm going to look at something like drop shipping, because I know that there are a lot of drop shippers out there who basically run e-commerce businesses and need a lot of different copy written for them, such as emails or landing pages or Facebook ads. So now that we've chosen drop shipping, we've now decided on a subreddit that we want to use to get clients. So as you can see, it actually shows us some of the posts as well here from the subreddit. Now, if I were you, you would have to go and create a Reddit account, because you're going to need Reddit to actually use this method, because it's all on Reddit. But the first thing I can see here is that there's a problem. Someone has posted 2,500 visits, not even one conversion. I feel completely lost. So that is a person who is sending 2,500 people to their website and nobody's buying it. And if I were to just guess, I would probably say that it's because their copy is really bad, or they have a really poor advertising campaign, which a copywriter like yourself can come in and help them out with. But in this case, as I said, we're going to look at dropshipping, and these keywords aren't very good for dropshipping niches because from experience, I can just tell you that these are generally what coaches would provide as services, these sort of niches here. But when you go into dropshipping, you can also just look at different health niches. This will give you ideas. Like you can literally just ask ChatGPT, hey, give me different types of e-commerce companies in the health industry. And this will give you ideas for different types of companies you can work with. So now that we have a niche of people that we can work with, how do we come up with a copywriting offer that we can sell to them? Well, I'm going to assume that if you're at this stage of outreaching to businesses, you've already done at least 30 pieces of copy and you've got some decent skills as a copywriter. So at this point, you need to just look at the niche you've found and figure out what type of copy their business uses. So if you've gone for health brands in the dropshipping space, you can dig through Reddit and find tons of early stage dropshippers who have stores and who are running ads and spending money on getting people on their stores, but have really poor converting copy. Now, in just a minute, I'm going to show you how to use these tools as though you're a business owner yourself. And the reason that's going to be so powerful for you is you're going to really understand what business products and services are trending at the moment for dropshippers or for any other type of business owner who might be running an e-com brand. And when you're able to think like the person that you want to work with, you'll really understand how to get through to them because you can speak to them in their language. Once you've done this research that I'm about to show you how to do, you can then start conversations directly with people on Reddit just by going on their profile, opening a chat and saying hello. So I'm going to show you how to use these tools in a moment. I just now want to show you what you would actually say whenever you're starting a conversation with a business owner like this. And I want to show you how to actually find these people first. So once you get a Reddit account set up, you now want to go through the subreddit and find posts from people who have questions. You want to find people who have questions that demonstrate that they actually have some money to pay a copywriter. So you'll see some questions here about basically people who have like $30 of ad spend to run per week or something like that. Those people don't really have any money, and so there's no point messaging business owners who don't have money. So you want to speak to business owners in here that have said, hey, I've spent $1,000 or I've got this many thousand visits, and that way you're going to see people who are able to send thousands of people to their business. So that means they have some money to spend on a copywriter or on ads. Then once you find somebody who has some money to spend and who has a question or a problem in the community, you can go into that question that they have, dig into it and see if you can find a good answer for it online. Now, you'll need to actually do some research here. You'll need to come across like you know what you're talking about, because you basically want to be able to provide value to this person and position yourself as a helpful, non-spammy person before you pitch anything. Then once you've started a conversation and helped them with the stuff that they needed, and say that you're a copywriter and you just want to get some case studies and that you've studied their business and you really would love to work with them. Then if you're persuasive enough in the DMs, they will want to pay you to write copy for them and you'll have closed your first client. Now, this is the most important part of a copywriter's job, and it'll ensure that you actually make them money and that you'll get repeat business from them. So we want to use the same method before on ChatGPT, but with some tweaks. Now, let's say that their product is a course that helps people with various different health problems. I'm going to show it on screen what the product that we're going to use as an example is. And this is from my friend Steph's video, so make sure to check him out if this is interesting to you. Okay, so we're going to copy and paste this prompt in again and let ChatGPT do the work. So this list of keywords is basically a list of markets or groups of people who could use the product that we're selling here, or that our client is selling. So we might pick one niche of people and we might choose the word posture. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go back into Ankava and put this phrase into Ankava. So now Ankava is going to do its thing. And so again, what we found here is we found a group of people in the posture niche who will have a problem that our product can solve. And what we want to do is find other similar subreddits or similar groups of people who will also have this problem that we wouldn't have otherwise thought of. So I'm going to click TMJ. That's a community of people who have a health problem called TMJ, and there's 47,000 people in there. Then what we can do once we've found this community is that we can scroll through here and we can find people who are telling us stories about their health issues caused by this TMJ problem. So this is what a good copywriter will do. They will look through the posts in this community and they'll begin to see patterns of problems that people are suffering from whenever they have this TMJ disorder. And they'll see that for this example, someone has a fear that their jaw is crooked because of TMJ. That's how you can basically deep dive into the problems of your customers in this niche, and that's how you'll get amazing results for your clients and obviously get repeat business from them. But there's actually a lot more than what I've covered here when it comes to positioning yourself as someone who gets paid thousands of dollars as a copywriter. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to get more clients than 99% of copywriters and actually go full time.